Hello. I guess it's time for another video. So, update. Yeah, I'm in Morocco. I've been here for almost 3 weeks, I think, or maybe a month. I'm not sure. I left on the 13th. Yeah, it's gonna be a month soon. Um, so, about the game. I had like a really good idea when I got here because on the plane there was this girl playing Candy Crush and it gave me like a really good idea about the comboing, because I realized I wasn't really comboing a lot in the game, and Candy Crush is all comboing. So anyway, fast forward, I implemented that in Godot. It's kind of working, but in the last week or so I've done very little progress. Like I am a bit feeling like this because I got into a problem with the code. I wasn't sure exactly how to solve it, and then the surfing. Right now I'm going to surf. So hopefully, like when I get back, my plan is to try to solve that thing. We'll see if it works out. I don't know exactly what to tell you. I will probably make a build and post it and link in the description so you can see. But basically, like, the idea is really good. I mean, I like it. So the idea is every time you're mining something, you are goddamn, I have a cold. You are collecting ingredients for a combo. So whenever you mine a tile, the tile can be air, fire, or water, I think. No, it can be dirt, fire, or water, because air is the no tile. And basically the first tile you hit is gonna be one of these three ingredients, and basically that means you collect it, and then the whole map changes and all of the tiles change based on something which I call the character, holy fuck, wait, the character garden, which is basically a matrix. So it's like a grid, right? It's a grid, and there's like water, fire, and dirt on top, like 3 columns: water, fire, dirt. 3 rows: water, fire, and dirt. And then all of the possible combinations of whatever. If you combine water with water, what does it give you? If you combine water with fire, what does it give you? All of that. It's quite nice if you ignore the trash. So yeah, so each character I'm thinking will have one of these combination matrices, like a garden, their own garden. So based on the character you're playing, when you when you I think I want a van. When you take an element based on the garden, all of the remaining tiles transform automatically into whatever the garden will give you when you pick the second element, if that makes sense. Well, if you're gonna play the MVP, you'll see it working, and it feels like there's this huge possibility space, which feels amazing. So I'm like super excited about that. but like I'm slow. I'm still slow. The theme for Morocco this time around is intensity. I feel like it's asking me like if I just keep working at a steady pace is not enough. Like I have to overcome the loop, and you overcome the loop by performing better than the loop. So like best analogy is the surfing. When I try to pass the whitewash loop, you know, the point where the waves break and they send this huge wave of whitewash that I have to pass through. Well, I've been really fucking struggling to get past that, because here it feels like the current is very strong and the waves are very strong as well. So when it hits you, I'm not exactly sure what I'm not doing, but it feels like I'm not doing enough, and it's always like I'm always getting pushed back. Like the distance I managed to cover before the next wave hits is either equal or less than the distance I'm being pushed back by the whitewash, because it's so strong. So then what happens is I just get stuck in this loop and it just wears me out because I have limited energy, unlike the ocean. So at one point I'm just like, fuck it. It sends me out. And I actually managed to pass it the other day. And once I passed it, I was like, yeah, it felt like good, you know? It felt like I passed the main breaking point where the waves usually break. And then one huge fucking wave came and it crashed right in front of me. And as I was underwater, these guys are like racing. What the fuck? As I was underwater, like my, you know, it was crazy underwater, like fucking crazy. And then my board fucking slipped from just one of my hands, and like it was like this, so it turned like this because it slipped from just one hand, and then it hit me like in my balls. It sent them, oh my god, it was fucking horrible. Like I just got out of there and I was just like floating on the surface. I was like, fuck this. Like I have not experienced that pain. I don't know when the last time was, but oh my god. So yeah, struggles, Morocco struggles. Okay, that's it for now. Like I have a goal, I know what I need to do, but I've been struggling to get on with because I hit like a block in the way I've written the code. I made this like modular system where you can drag and drop behaviors to elements. And now that I added more elements, because I made it so that it's super easy to customize, which is fucking awesome. But now that I added more elements, I realized that just the last element is firing. The rest of them are doing nothing, and I'm like, why? And I guess it's time to learn debugging in Godot. Peace.